Tonight, we are digging deep into a promise that could have saved some of you big money. The unfinished Wayne County Jail is costing taxpayers, listen to this, $1 million a month.
Every month. In light of that huge expense, the 7 investigators are asking some tough questions tonight about a 6-figure savings promised to the county sheriff that just never happened. 7
investigator Ross Jones is live tonight with what he has uncovered. Ross?
Carolyn, Stephen, good evening. Wayne County is looking for every dollar it can find. The sheriff's department behind me thought they had found 6 figures in savings. So why did the savings never come?
Process wasn't followed.
County Commissioner Ray Basham is responding to news that the county sheriff's office spent hundreds of thousands of dollars it didn't have to. That's the conclusion of a report released by the county's Auditor General. The finding stems from an analysis of the county's jail food contract. In its effort to win the contract, a company called Canteen Correctional Services offered to save the county hundreds of thousands of dollars a year by implementing a debit card program inside the jails. You may not know it, but every inmate that walks through the jail doors has their own jail bank account, made up of whatever money they walked in with and whatever funds family or friends deposit on their behalf to buy supplies or food.
During the time that you're in custody, we serve as kind of a bank, so to speak. We're holding your accounts, we're crediting the monies going in, we're debiting the monies going out.
And when an inmate leaves, the county has to issue them a check for whatever remains. And just cutting those checks costs about $200,000 a year. So Canteen offered to sweeten the deal by implementing a debit card program at their own expense, saving the county $400,000 over 2 years. Canteen finally got the contract, but the savings never came.
And we discovered we didn't have the ability to integrate those systems at this time.
Under Sheriff Dan Faunus blames technology, saying the county's computer system couldn't integrate with Canteen's, and the debit card program never happened. He didn't know why the county didn't figure this out before agreeing to the contract. Faunus says no money was lost here, but the savings they were banking on never happened. And in a jail that's been plagued with chronic understaffing, dilapidated conditions, and underpaid deputies, another $400,000 could have gone far.
Obviously, we need to make some changes.
Now, county commissioners continue to pour through this audit. They are expected to have another meeting with sheriff staff next Thursday, and of course we'll be there. Now, for its part, the sheriff's office says that they agree with almost everything that was in this audit, and it is their goal and their expectation that they'll continue to work with both the CEO's office and with the contractor here to at some point find a way to achieve the savings they thought they'd have for the last 2 years. We're live outside the sheriff's office. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
So, Ross, what have we heard from the company involved here, Canteen Correctional Services? Have they said anything?
We weren't able to talk to them on camera, but a spokesperson did release a statement. I'll read it to you now. It says the debit card inmate release program is tied to our inmate banking system. Wayne County has chosen to retain their existing system, making our programs incompatible. This was not anticipated at the time the contract was signed. So in other words, they're saying we did our part. The county, for whatever reason, did not do theirs. Stephen, Carolyn.
All right. Thank you so much, Ross, for digging into that for us. Stephen?
Michigan